It's game night, lights burning, bright passes take flight, sparks ignite. We break it down, the magic unfolds. This is football fever, pure gold. JP's hype's like a roaring crowd. Sean's in sight, it's game plan proud. Tim's playbook twist makes the world rewind. Heather's hot takes always blow your mind. Feel the hits in the grind, the clock's tick-tock, every moment alive. Every yard we start, from the field to the screen, heartbeats collide. It's a Monday blitz, buckle up for the ride. It's game night, lights burning, bright passes take flight, sparks ignite. We break it down, the magic unfolds. This is football fever, pure gold. Here are your captains, you're in your domain. JP, Ray, Sean, Tim, and Heather Rain. No flags, no fouls, just fiery debates, turning whistles and plays into your escape. Your captains, you're in their domain. JP, Ray, Sean, Tim, and Heather Rain. No flags, no fouls, just fiery debates, turning whistles and plays into your escape. Oh, it's game night, lights burning, bright passes take flight, sparks ignite. We break it down, the magic unfolds. This is football fever, pure gold. It's Gary's hype's like a roaring crowd. Ray Sean's inside, it's game plan proud. Jim's playbook twist makes the world rewind. Heather's hot takes always blow your mind. Feel the hits and the grind, the clock's tick-tock, every moment alive, every moment alive. Every yard we start, from the field to the screen, heartbeats collide. It's a Monday blitz, buckle up for the ride. Here are your captains, you're in their domain. JP, Ray, Sean, Tim, and Heather Rain. No flags, no fouls, just fiery debates, turning whistles and plays into your escape.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. Sorry. Hold on.
Apparently JP can't breathe.
Welcome to the show. I hope everybody's doing well. I have a little bit of non-football news for those of you, and for somebody that says they don't care, you're a dumbass if you don't. Just give me a second. The government has finally reopened. The bill
just in time, JP just not be able to breathe.
What?
Not that I'm just being a pain in the ass.
I have no idea. Well, say what you said. I can't understand you.
You apparently don't know how to breathe.
I apparently don't know how to read.
No, to breathe. Yeah. I think because you was choking just now. Okay.
I have been fighting a cold. So, fuck you. No, I'm breathing just fine. But apparently the government has reopened. The bill will be sent to the president's desk at 8:45 my time to be signed. And I will probably be going back to work either Friday or Monday at the latest. So that's a good thing. So with me, I just wanted to get that out there, just for everybody's situational awareness. With me tonight, Heather will be here shortly. With me, I have Rayshawn and Tim. How are you guys doing?
Maintaining, trying to hang in there.
Say it again.
Said I'm maintaining, trying to hang in there.
Good. Tim?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm good.
So will you do the usual format again? I didn't have time. I'm 1 week from finishing school. 1 week from finishing school, and then I can focus my time on putting together a ranking system that actually fucking makes sense. Not based off of fantasy football and not based off of fucking everybody wanting to gobble the cock of the fucking Kansas City Chiefs or the fucking
Lions.
The Lions. Or the Buccaneers. So we will discuss that. We will also discuss some... I have problems with the referees. I have a problem with the fucking tush push. Big time. Big fucking time. I'll tell you why. I'll explain why when we get there. We will also discuss, we'll go over the scores and we'll go over who we're going to pick for wins and losses next week. So let's start. Did you guys watch any of the games this week?
I only watched the Monday game.
Okay.
Honestly.
Tim?
I caught my local the Patriots game.
Caught the Patriots game. Got it.
Yeah, and I also caught bits and pieces of the other games too, just as it's Sunday. And I also watched all primetime games too, or some of it at least.
True. Or I'm gonna, remember I said gobbling the cock of certain teams. Philadelphia can be thrown into that too. Sorry, Rayshawn. Rayshawn. I've been listening to the fucking experts, and I'm throwing air quotes up there. All the people on ESPN and NFL Network just eating the ass of Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts. They think Jalen Hurts played really good. I disagree. 100%. He looked no better than Jordan Love. I would argue Jordan Love looked better than he did.
Part of it is they won the Super Bowl and they get.
I understand that, but I'm not going to buy into the conspiracy theory bullshit.
No, I'm not. What I'm saying is they always rate the defending Super Bowl champion higher than on a. They rate them
even when they're playing fucking bad, Tim. They do this constantly. Oh, they'll come around. Oh, they'll come around. Oh, they'll come around. They have not played one complete game this year. We're both saying
it just different ways.
I agree with JP, and I think I stated that.
You can't. Even when they play bad, they give them a pass every single fucking time. That is what I'm talking about. That needs to stop. If you can't be fair and concise, then don't fucking talk at all. Mm-hmm. I don't want to hear what you have to fucking say. You can shit all over how bad Green Bay played, but I could shit all over how bad Philadelphia played. They played no better than the Packers did. They made one or two. They made a one or two. I don't give a fuck about yards. Yards mean nothing to me. Absolutely fucking zero.
If you actually look at the stats, if they want to talk about the stats, damn near mirror each other. Jalen Hurts and Jordan Love.
It's just the only difference in this game was one or two plays. That is it. And everybody's sitting here saying, "Oh, the Packers played really bad." I'll get to the Packer fans in a minute. I will get to them in a fucking minute because they need to shut the fuck up. They don't know what the fuck. We have a bunch of people wanting Matt LaFleur to get fired. And I always respond to them, if you think you can do better when he does get fired, go ahead and apply for the fucking job. Since you seem to think to know how to fucking call plays. The one thing by both teams that I did like was the defensive play. That was, for me, was a fun game to watch because I love defense.
Right.
Now, let me get to the games before that game. That's my kind of rant, but there's going to be more at the end because of this game. The Raiders hit the Broncos 10-7. Again, I said this at the beginning of the year. Broncos win 10-7. Apparently, the Broncos, they're considered they're a lot of people are saying the Broncos are the best team in the NFL. They beat the Raiders 10-7. How much better are they than everybody else? Do you understand what I'm saying? That is where I like the Patriots beating the Buccaneers 28-23. Are the Patriots really that much better than the? I bet you if this game was played again, Buccaneers might possibly beat them. It's a toss-up. Like last week, the Vegas odds that's 13.5. I don't even know what the over/under was, but the Vegas odds had it at 13.5 point spread. I don't think there is any one team in the NFL that deserves to be an underdog by any more than 6 fucking points in any given fucking week.
About the only one
If you add all of the points for against the points against, I mean, we could do it now. I mean, I could do it while I let somebody else talk, and I could just go through all the teams, add up the totals, and it'll give me the points for offense and the points against defense. So go ahead and Heather, do you want to open up the NFL and I'll throw my 2 cents in while I do this. Anything to add on about the am I off on saying that? I guess.
No, because at the end of the day, because the Broncos won by 3 points.
Right.
The Broncos into this.
Go ahead.
I'm going into the season. Obviously, we done stated that okay, they're gonna have a good season. They're gonna be a little problem. Okay, cool. But to label them as the best, so that's reach. And that just shows me that the Raiders has beaten the Broncos if they run it back. Like you just said, it was toss-up.
Yeah, because with that game, it's literally a field goal that makes up the difference.
Right. I mean,
and Broncos won.
It's not like it was.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say it's not like it was like the Green Bay and fucking Philly game. The way that went down.
I don't know. I think it's pretty close to the same way that it went. Like I said, I didn't watch it, so.
As heavily as he would have liked, but yeah.
Well, what I'm trying to say is that Philly and Green Bay are 2 good teams. Where Broncos is a good team, and the Raiders is just a shitty team right now. This year is just. No, I don't know. I don't think the Broncos 10-7 against a bad team.
Yeah, they are.
I don't think the Broncos are that good.
You also have to look at it this way. Both the Raiders and the Commanders had their front office disrupted by investigations.
Well, that's an organization.
That's what I'm saying. They had those two teams had those problems in the off season. 2 years ago or last year.
Do what? Say that one more time.
The investigations on Raiders and Commanders front offices. That was last year or the year before?
The Commanders was done like 4 or 5 years ago, and I think the Raiders one that was over a free agency thing. Yeah. I don't know. I don't pay attention. I'm just asking. It really wasn't newsworthy, really, so I really didn't pay attention to it. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But they're still rebuilding from that situation. So, yes, they're not going to be the best, but they're still putting up decent games.
Right.
Especially the Commanders.
I think the Broncos are that good.
Yes. But I'm not talking about the Broncos.
I'm disagreeing with Rayshawn. I think their defense...
The Raiders is a shit team right now.
Yeah. Raiders is a shit team right now, but how can you win 3 points against a shit team? I know the Broncos is good right now.
Right.
But were they that good Sunday?
So my point is I don't think they're that much better than everybody else.
Right.
They're good. I don't think there is one really overly bad team in the NFL. You look at the Cleveland Browns and the New York Jets. Their defense keeps them in fucking games. Yeah. That's why they've won more games than they probably should have. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
I don't think... Oh, you fucking cocksucker. Fucking hate this shit. Go ahead. Just go ahead. Continue.
I was going to say that's a fair statement. How good is their defense now that they are Miles Garrett?
I think they're still
The Browns have a pretty good defensive roster, man. Because the whole argument that only one guy is good on that team, if that's the case, Micah Parsons plays with about 5 really good guys. Nobody should ever score on Green Bay. Yeah. Ever. So I don't buy that argument. Yes, Myles Garrett is probably the best defensive player in the game today. But if he doesn't got the support, which is why he wants out of fucking Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, he broke a fucking record 3 games ago, but the team still lost. So
yeah,
he recorded like 6 sacks in 5 sacks in one game, and they still fucking lost because their offense is inept and the rest of the defensive players are inept.
Yeah, so he's always going to have that asterisk next to that.
Well, the guys in key positions are inept. The guys they have in key positions are inept.
So I mean, yeah, he's one of the best players on that team. But if the rest of the team is not going to give him the support, then he's better off somewhere else. The team will still work. The team will still work on its own, and will get somebody to replace him, because that's how football is.
Yes.
Because these guys, as I've said multiple times, football is temporary.
What do you mean? Are you
like career-wise?
You're using that. It's only a game.
Yes.
It's only a game. When I get upset and get angry, I'm getting angry mostly at the players and the referees making bad calls. Yes. I'm not shitting all over. I don't shit all over a player, one specific fucking player. I consider it a team sport. I don't blame the kicker for missing a field goal because they could have done other things on offense and defense to either keep them off the board or put more points on the board. You can't put the onus on one fucking person.
No.
Yeah, he missed a kick at the end of the game, but is it really because of him that they lost? He's
you put a lot of pressure on that kicker.
What I mean is he's part of it. Of course he's at fault. But everybody else on that team is also at fault. That's where
if he wouldn't need to kick that field goal if his team had gotten a touchdown. It would have just been an extra point then.
But I will say this.
Right.
Everybody that think that and I'll get to it, but everybody that thinks and goes out there, they put the kicker out there, probably it's a no win situation. What do you have a better chance of getting a Hail Mary or a better chance of making a field goal?
Field goal always.
You never know. The sun might shine on a dog's ass, and he might have made that field goal. In fact, on the practice kick that he got, he wasn't that far off.
Right.
All he just needed was a little more leg. And I probably would have said, you know what? I'll move a little bit forward. Move it a half a yard forward, and I'll give it that. I bet he would have made it.
Now, what game did you guys leave off on?
The first one.
Okay. So now we're moving on to Colts versus the Falcons. Colts won that one, 31-25. Then we got the Jets beating the Browns, 27-20.
Literally a toss-up, right?
Yeah.
Again, it was a toss-up game. And listen to the difference in points.
It's not much.
In most of these games.
It's not much at all. I think the biggest point difference we have is the Bills against the Dolphins. And even that is not...
Yo.
Rams against the 49ers is a bit...
Yeah, that one was
up is the biggest points difference.
Well, you're always going to have a couple of those games where they just come out flat as shit.
But anyway, we got Saints against the Panthers, 17-7 Saints.
See? They beat Green Bay last week. Right? Who's better? Carolina or New Orleans?
I mean,
See?
this year, I would say Carolina.
Yeah, and the Saints beat them 17-7.
And now we got Patriots up against the Buccaneers, which Patriots won 28-23.
Buccaneers is a better.
Ravens beat the Vikings 27-19. Dolphins beat the Bills 30-13.
I'm telling you.
What's that?
Dolphins came out as a brand new team.
They didn't. They came out as the same team. Bills just came out playing like shit.
Next game, Bears at the Giants at the Bears. Bears won 24-20. Texans beat the Jaguars 36-29.
Did you already go over the Patriots score?
28-20.
So
yeah,
Tim, go ahead and talk about that game.
So, I mean, I don't like the bend but don't break defense, and Patriots were running that late in the game. I don't like it. Yeah, none of us like it. I've always been more I've always preferred more aggressive defense. Travion Henderson finally decided to show the fuck up.
Right.
He actually looked like the first round pick, or maybe it was the second round pick. Travion Henderson, the second round running back they drafted. He actually finally showed up.
Yeah, but
he's
a rookie.
Yes.
Rookies are rookies. The problem that I have with people shitting on rookies, yes, Tim, is because they're drafted on potential. They're not drafted on how good they really are. They can show the potential to be really good. Even the first round guys, the number one guy taken in the draft, there's no guarantee this guy's going to fucking be the franchise quarterback for the Tennessee Titans. There's no guarantee.
Caleb Williams.
Look at Tim Couch. Look at David Carr. Trevor Lawrence. I mean, he hasn't lived up to the billing, but he's playing good football.
Yeah, he just needs the team around him now.
So I'm sorry, Tim, but I blaming a rookie for not playing good isn't always.
He said he played good.
Yeah, but not always playing.
Good.
Oh, never mind.
He finally started to show up and show people what he showed in the preseason.
That doesn't mean the problem is, Tim, that doesn't mean next week he's going to come back and he's going to be the same fucking guy he was the previous 8 weeks. I've
never said that.
He's a rookie, though. So him living up to it, he hasn't even gotten to living up to his potential yet. He's a rookie. It's going to take him 4 to 5 years to be that fucking all-pro running back like, what's his name? Jonathan Taylor. Or Derrick Henry. He isn't even there yet. Just saying. So I wouldn't say he hasn't played good this year. That's my point. Go ahead.
Was that his first game?
No, he's played all season. What I am saying and trying to say is he finally started to show up and actually show what he can do.
So he's playing. He's
finally playing better.
He's getting better. Don't say he's finally playing up to his potential, because he's not. He's not even close.
I didn't say that.
Say what you said again, because that is exactly what you said.
No, that's not what I said.
Talking about he's finally playing the way he was playing in preseason and some shit like that.
Yes.
He's showing us what he showed in preseason, what he's showing now. And he's been trying to be a between the tackles runner when he's more of a get around to the outside and just run as fast as you fucking can.
But isn't
and on the 2 touchdown runs that he had, that's exactly what he did.
So
Well, I'm saying.
each team has scored both offensively and defense. There's been 6,955 points scored.
Okay.
So I don't think that's. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe that's a play caller thing. If he could only
I was
play.
just gonna say you can't blame Tavion Henderson for the play calling. He's running in between the tackles because that's where the play is supposed to go. He could bounce it out, but there's no guarantee him bouncing it out, and that comes with time. He's going to bounce it out when there's nothing there. Let me see if it's here. He'll figure it out. You got to remember, this is why he can't really say he hasn't played well. Because he's a rookie. He's not going to. Yes, in college is way different. The game moves 15 times faster in the NFL. And I'm sure you've been to an NFL game, Tim, and it moves. I mean, I went to a Packer game back in 2002, I think it was. Last year, or 2005, I think it was. 2004, 2005. That game moves so fast. It is just, I can see what happens in college more than I can see what happens in the NFL. It's hard for me to see in the NFL when the play is, even on slowdown sometimes, the game moves so fast because players are moving faster. Slow motion in college, you can tell, is way slower than it is in the NFL. Like you aren't going to see everything. So that's what I'm getting at. With the
Rookie?
Running back, yeah.
All right. Next game we got is Giants at the Bears. Bears won 24-20. Jaguars at Texans. Texans won 36-29. Cardinals at the Seahawks. 44-22 Seahawks. Which identical score for Lions and Commanders, with Lions getting the 44. Rams at the 49ers. Rams won 42-26. Chargers beat the Steelers 25-10. And then Eagles beat the Packers 10-7. Which again, a field goal separates them.
Not just that, the Eagles almost lost that game. It was a play call that Sirianni called. I think it was a passing play, which almost got intercepted. Am I remembering correctly? But
okay, go say what you said again.
There was a passing play.
Okay.
There was a passing play that should have had gotten called. Almost cost the Eagles a game.
Are you talking about the one that was called before the one that was actually called?
Don't even remember, correct. I don't even remember, honestly. But I do remember sitting there like, what the fuck was that? Why are we doing this?
But, okay, so I think I know what call you're talking about. And the problem with that call is they did the same thing and called my problem isn't that they didn't call it. My problem is that they didn't call it and should have. They called the Packers for the same fucking thing earlier in the game.
Yep.
They threw a flag on it. They kept the flag in the pocket on that call. Now, that the play call against Musgrave, the interference on the touchdown, the drive that the Packers scored a touchdown on, if the flag didn't come out, then that referee never needs to referee another game again because he was watching the whole fucking time. He was watching that play the whole fucking time. They showed it on the replay. He brought the flag out. He threw it because he should have. If you're not going to call it both ways, don't call it at all. I am so fucking sick and fucking tired. And the excuse of, well, they have so much to look at. You know what? Figure it the fuck out. There's 7 of you on the fucking field. Right? There's 7 of them on the field, right, Tim?
Let's see, umpire, backyard referee. Yeah, 7.
Okay, so my point stands. You cannot justify the garbage call.
Plus, they also
and
have
then
one guy up in the booth too.
Hold on, let me finish. You can't call one way and then call another. That is got to stop in this game because this is what people are frustrated with. This is why people hate fucking Goodall. They hate Goodall just because he's the fucking commissioner. No matter who the commissioner is, they're going to hate him. Whatever. I don't care about that. But they need to start holding these referees accountable. They don't. The only punishment that they get is they can't work the fucking Super Bowl. Big whoop. Yes, it's the biggest game of the year. They're going to lose a few $1,000s. They need to not have a fucking job if they can't do it. So that was my big time frustration with this fucking refereeing.
There was a false start that was not called against the Eagles.
Yeah, and you know what the play was on?
The tush push.
The tush push. The Packers, the Packers ran that play. Guess what they did? False fucking start. So don't feed me a line of shit that the Eagles aren't false starting and the Packers are. Both teams false started. Not going to dispute that.
Yeah.
Green Bay false started. The flag should have been thrown. The problem that I have is they didn't do it. And the Eagles, every time they ran it, false fucking start. That has got to fucking stop. Get rid of that fucking play. Even the pundits are like, dude, somebody's going to get fucking hurt. Because they're not ready. Because what happens is that fucking the guard, Maliata, turns his hip and dives into a player. Packers aren't moving. The ball wasn't snapped. If they're allowed to move, Green Bay should be allowed to move. If they're not allowed to move, throw the fucking flag. But more often
they actually called a false start on Mailata too.
But more often than not, when the Eagles do that, Mailata, because he's a fat fuck.
Yeah.
He is. He's 380 pounds. He's a fat ass. He has to get a head start. Because without him getting in the way of that defensive tackle, that play will get stopped every fucking time. So he has to get a head start. Because he is slow.
That's cheating.
Exactly. It's a false start.
The part of the problem is how the tush push is officiated differently for the Eagles compared to the rest of the league.
I already explained it.
Exactly.
The Eagles have been doing it so long that people just forget that they're actually false starting. They don't care that they false start. That's the perception of what we're talking about. I'm not saying that's what they fucking do. Huh?
But the false be so obvious you could see it live before they fucking slow down the fucking replay. The false start against Philadelphia that don't be called.
Then it should be fucking reviewed.
That's on the coaches.
The only fucking solution you can come up with.
Agree. That'll be on the coaches though.
Okay. I don't care.
They have to
That's fine.
I understand.
No. The coach can say, "Hey, can you look and make sure that how they review a touchdown, whether or not it's a score, the fucking same thing on a fourth and short." Because everybody's going to start doing the tush push. Everybody's been doing the tush push.
It should be standard play by now. If this is the way that they're going to handle it, every team should do the tush push.
The problem is it's not officiated the same.
No shit, Tim.
What?
I got that. We're agreeing with you.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Then I'm good.
You said it 4 times, and I was explaining your point.
Yeah, okay.
You're good.
If Philadelphia want to continue this play, I think the referee should always validate that play.
Yes.
Reviewing it.
Well, okay.
Every time they use it, they should be reviewed.
That's hard to do. And the NFL will never fucking do it because they're fucking scared.
They reviewed the fucking the safety call. I thought it was the safety. I thought he was good, but they reviewed that shit.
Well,
they was
the
like,
rule of safety, it becomes a scoring play, Rayshawn, and then it automatically is eligible for review.
So if you add all of the point differentials in the NFL, do you know what the difference on average?
2.
Oh,
You're close.
I'm
you're
guessing.
close. You're very close.
Jesus, I was guessing.
It's 1.5.
Damn, that is good.
The points difference.
Now that's if you take all the point differentials and then divide it by all 32 teams.
Mm-hmm.
That's your ratio.
1.5 points.
1.5 to 1. That's just doing basic math. I'm sure there's fucking analytics you could do with that, but I ain't gonna fucking get into that stupid shit.
Alpha, you could have left that comment. It's fine.
What did he say?
He mentioned that he had a thought about when even the players mentioned calls being made on one side and not the other.
Well, that's just been an ongoing thing.
Yeah.
I've seen players.
Until
The players are getting frustrated with it.
They are. And until the referees are held accountable for their bullshit calls that come out of nowhere.
Well, until they start calling, and I hear what you're saying, Tim. Until they start calling the Philadelphia Eagles for the same shit that they call every other fucking team for, when they do it, people are going to fucking complain about the Philadelphia Eagles and the tush push. It'll be a point of contention until the NFL figures out how to fucking actually, and it's easy. They can see a false start happen when it's a regular fucking formation. How in the fuck can you not see a guy fucking move? What, did he blink every time? I don't fucking understand it. It is what it is. I get what people, but that game was just great defensive game, but it was ruined by the referees and their piss poor play calling. And for everybody wanting the Packers to fucking fire Matt LaFleur, shut the fuck up. It's not gonna fucking happen. I'm sick and tired of his play calling. Well, what the fuck did you want him to do? Philadelphia was playing a shell cover.
Yeah.
You can't just fucking wing it downfield 50 fucking yards and hope and pray that Jordan Love doesn't throw an interception where you'll shit on him for why he fucking threw it 50 yards downfield. It's the, if you do, you don't. If you,
if you do, you're damned if you do.
Damn if you don't.
I mean,
but
the very first play that Green Bay did, I would have fucking done exactly that to see what Philadelphia was gonna give me. I would have run a play action pass and wung it to Christian Watson running a flag pattern down the fucking field. Because 90% of the time, the guy he's 6'4", 220 pounds, can run a 4.2 40. And is open pretty much right nobody can keep up with him off the get.
He's the new Devontae Adams.
I would just every time, back shoulder fade to fucking Christian Watson, you can't defend it. They won't do it because they don't think he has hands enough. Jordan Love has got to figure out, and this is where I do agree with some of them, where Jordan Love has got to figure out, hey, his receivers aren't talking to him.
No, that's the problem.
He needs to, his primary target should be the guy that is open right away, and that is Christian Watson. Every time I fucking see him, he gets up on that corner so fucking fast. Like, he ran by Quinyon Mitchell like 5 fucking times in that game. And Jordan Love held the ball so long that Christian Watson had to slow down, which allowed Kenyon Mitchell to catch up with him. That's the problem. He's got to have Jordan Love. Look, we're going to run a fly pattern every fucking time. He's your primary guy. If he's not open, go to the short shit.
Yep.
Look deep. Your progression should be deep to short, not short to deep. Because and I know the West Coast offense is short to deep because everything is underneath. Mm-hmm. The problem with that is every time all the Philadelphia Eagles were doing was putting their hands up and knocking the ball down. Go deep. Pump fake it. Do whatever you got to do. Don't just keep running the same. And yes, Matt LaFleur does get vanilla. But Philadelphia forced Matt LaFleur to be vanilla. And Philadelphia was as vanilla, if not more vanilla, than Green Bay was. That was a well-played... It was like watching a defensive coordinator play chess against an offensive coordinator. Just one play cost Green Bay. And it was the touchdown to Devontae Smith.
Can't have the Saquon run.
McKinney cheated up, bit on the guy underneath. If he would have stayed where he was, it would have been double coverage and it would have been an incomplete pass. Because he put Evan Williams in a spot where he was already behind the curve. If he would have just dropped out, and it was a great play by a great scheme by the Eagles on one fucking play. Most of the time, Green Bay was shutting Philadelphia down.
Yes, they was.
Philadelphia,
the fumble.
as soon, like on that fumble, they had all of them. I'm like, they're just going to fucking drive right. When they knocked the ball out, Philadelphia, the air went right out of Philadelphia. They couldn't move the ball.
Mm-hmm.
When Green Bay couldn't move the ball when they got the ball, that caused a problem. Green Bay was moving the ball at the beginning and then he took a sack. That killed them as well.
Yeah.
They broke each other's momentum.
They did. And both defenses did a really good job of doing that. It wasn't that the offense was playing bad or the play calling was bad. It's neither offense was given anything but what was given to them. That's why you've seen a lot of short passes. That's why you've seen like fucking, I think there was like 85 yards total passing at halftime by both teams. Neither team was doing anything. Both teams were kind of able to run the ball. Philadelphia a little bit better than Green Bay, but not that much better.
No.
And then they had
Saquon most yards.
The missed tackle by
40.
The missed tackle by Keyshawn Johnson on Saquon Barkley. That was on Keyshawn Nixon. He broke down too soon and he just spun. Keyshawn Johnson had him dead to rights. He wasn't getting the first down, or he wasn't getting a big gain. That's what killed Green Bay. So it's two plays in this game that Philadelphia was better than Green Bay in. It was a pretty evenly matched game. I don't think everybody's, oh my God, Green Bay sucks. Now they're in third place. Oh my God, they're behind the Chicago Bears. If you're going to go into a fucking meltdown, and this is to the Packer fans, if you're going to go into a fucking meltdown over
one game,
over these games, again, I just gave it to you. Not any one team. Like, the Carolina Panthers, they lost to the New Orleans Saints. They're playing good football. The Saints aren't. When you come out flat, you're going to get beat. That's just the way it is. Green Bay came out flat 2 weeks in a row. It is what it is. They got to fix these things, and that is on coaching. That is where I put the onus on coaching. These false start penalties have got to fucking stop. Holding, they've gotten better, but it's the false starts that are killing them now. You're at home. You shouldn't be false starting at all. It is what it is. I just find it all to be laughable. Everybody's saying it's the end of the world. It's not. It's not.
Well, that's fan bases in general getting hysterical for no reason. I mean,
I can tell you, the Baltimore Ravens were like, "Oh my God!
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I was just about to say.
Go ahead.
I mean, the Ravens fans,
Well,
when
you
they
were
went
too.
on that 5-game losing streak,
5-game losing streak.
5-game losing streak, they were all, our season's over with. We might as well just pack it in for the year. And it's just
Nah, y'all coming back.
You're playing with backup. You're playing with backup quarterbacks right now that are. One is serviceable at best, and the other one is not a right fit for the Ravens. I don't think.
So Cooper Rush, he
Yeah.
doesn't fit what they do. But
No.
the issue is, and I know we always say next man up, but when you're missing that many fucking guys,
Yeah, it's hard to be.
It's
next man
hard to be competitive with a bunch of fucking backups.
Yes.
You can go without. The Green Bay's struggling with that. Like half their receiving core, they had 2 receivers to end the night on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
They were using a cornerback to play fucking wide receiver.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So and they still only lost by 3 fucking points to the supposed best team in football.
Yeah.
Gave it to you yesterday.
I think if Green Bay was healthy, I don't think that game would have been fucking close. But I knew Green Bay wasn't healthy, and that's why I switched my pick. I told you, you got to pay attention to those injury reports, man. You have until the game starts to change your pick. Like, if you see a guy, it's like, oh, God, Saquon Barkley's out? Yeah, I'm not picking the Eagles. Because they really don't have anybody behind him. So, there's that. That's my rant.
Still think
That's my rant. I thought it was a fun game for me to watch because I love defense. Defense has made both offenses look like fucking college football offenses.
Yeah.
It was really good game. I don't think either team had 200 yards of total offense. Well, I think both teams did. Just barely.
Just barely, yeah.
Like
Let me
look at the stats.
It was like 220, I think, or 230.
Let me look at the stats and I'll tell you.
While you're doing that, I was wanting to say that I still believe Baltimore Ravens is going to win the division because the way Steelers is going, I think they
Steelers have found their brick wall.
What did I tell you?
Yes, they reached a seal. Yeah.
What did I tell you?
Steelers always go through this every season.
So the problem with the Steelers is they have one receiver,
Mm-hmm.
and then they have a bunch of other guys.
Yes.
They were talking about this on Sunday night, and it's one of the very few things I agreed with Chris Collinsworth on.
He comes out with some
He
actual facts
gives,
once in a while.
He puts out a zinger every once in a while.
But,
all right.
Yeah.
So here's the stats. For Philadelphia, they had 183 passing yards and 111 rushing yards. For Green Bay, they had 157 passing yards. Now, if that a couple of those sacks wouldn't have happened,
It would have been over.
Green Bay would have outgained Philadelphia. And Green Bay had 104 rushing yards. Green Bay had 18 first downs to Philadelphia's 13. Third down efficiency. And I kind of take stock into this, but in a 10-7 game, you really can't.
Right.
Because a team that goes 7 for 16 on third down conversions usually wins bigger than what they did.
Right.
Green Bay went 5 of 13. They did make up for the one fourth down. So Philadelphia did not get they didn't have a fourth down to go after.
Right.
But they did. They were 0 for 2. Then one of the decision to go for again, the Packers' decision to go for it on 4th and 9. I didn't hate it. I didn't like it, but I didn't hate it.
Sometimes you gotta
You
gamble.
They
you
were
understood
behind.
why.
They were behind. They would have gotten it. Again, that corner guy that they have playing cornerback that they transitioned to wide receiver. But there's a reason why he's playing wide receiver or playing cornerback now, because he can't catch as good as a receiver.
Right.
And he played a little bit of defensive back in college.
And plus, fans have to understand if teams don't take a gamble once in a while, they're never going to be able to pull a defense off balance, which is what I said the Packers needed to do to the Eagles to win this game.
What's
get
that?
the defense off balance.
There were times throughout this game. There were times where the offense, like when the offenses both, like on their touchdown drives, they were able to move the ball. But it wasn't consistent enough.
Right.
Neither defense got knocked off their stride. It's just one or two plays that the Eagles made that caught Green Bay off guard, cost Green Bay the game.
Right.
Philadelphia ran 60 plays to Green Bay 66. Green Bay allowed 3 sacks. Philadelphia didn't get 1. Both teams punted 5 times. The penalties, now this is going to be skewed, but again, key moments where things shouldn't have happened did. The Eagles were penalized 7 times for 61 yards, where the Packers were penalized 4 times for 20 yards. Green Bay lost 2 fumbles. And Philadelphia held the ball for 32 minutes and 5 seconds because they held the ball for like 10 minutes and some odd seconds in the first quarter. So that was a pretty close game. It's like there was really no one real big thing except for the sacks that you could say made the difference in the game.
Right.
The Eagles just made a couple of more plays than the Packers did. So again, everybody having a meltdown over that. They played the Super Bowl champions. They have pretty much the same. They pretty much had the same roster as they did last year, which is why I don't think the Eagles are as good as everybody thinks.
Yeah.
Yes, they went out and got a couple of players, but they really, the one did. Jalen Phillips did. Jair Alexander.
Oh, Jalen Phillips.
Jair Alexander. He's stepping away from football. I told everybody he's contemplating retiring.
Yes, a report just came out tonight about that.
I fucking told you. It was a wasted trade.
Can we get our draft pick back?
This guy, he got some good players. Yeah, he got one, and then he fucking quit. You gave up a fucking draft pick for that. It's stupid. I don't care if it's a first or a 7th. You gave up a draft pick for that. Something you could have kept.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
Fucking moron, man. Everybody thinking that this general manager from Philadelphia is the greatest thing since Warner. He's made some great moves. Not Ron Wolf-like yet. What else?
That's all I know of.
What else was I talking about besides... Oh, yeah. And Jalen Phillips, he played well, but it's not like he ruined the Packers' night.
He just had a great first night with Philadelphia. That's it. Boom.
Everybody's talking about Brandon Graham. He made no impact.
Antonio Brown.
Oh,
what about him? He's being charged with murder?
Charged with attempted murder, and he had to be extradited from Dubai.
Yeah.
AT is dangerous.
Marshawn, rest in peace, Marshawn.
Oh, Marshawn Nealand. All right, I kind of do want to talk about this. For everybody, as we sit here and we talk about football players and how we don't I don't mean they're horrible people. When you tell somebody, when you say, well, I don't think he's playing up to his potential, it's observation. I'm not shitting on the guy. Because I can tell you right now, all these guys in the NFL are talented. You don't know what they're going through. The problem is, we have a policy in the Army, and it's called ACE. And just let me give you that acronym
heard.
What?
He said herd.
I don't know why you're doing this.
Because you said army.
Oh, you're good, honey. You don't have to. Just give me.
Whenever you say army, I have to do salute.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that. So it's called Ask Care and Escort. Don't be afraid to ask the question. First, you ask, are you okay? Second, if they say no, that next question, do you feel like harming yourself? You have to ask that question. Do not be afraid to ask that question. Because if they say, no, I'm not doing good, that opens the door for you to be with them. The care is where you're gonna take that person. Care and escort work hand in hand. You're gonna take that person to somebody and get them the help that they need. This kid committed suicide. I don't know from what, but he had mental health issues. I don't think it's from CTE. It could be. I don't know if they did an autopsy on him. But I will tell you, if that is the case, they do need to figure out how to fix this problem. It's going to be so hard. You can't. I mean, they may require players to sign a waiver by not wearing them Guardian helmets. If you know what I'm talking about, it helps protect against concussion. And what
They have today is new,
what?
or that's like some teams.
So
that
Romeo
helmets that
Dobbs.
they play with
Romeo
today.
Dobbs, number 87 for Green Bay. He's wearing a Guardian cap. He's wearing a Guardian cap with a sleeve over it with the Packer look. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I saw.
So he's wearing a Guardian cap. Yeah.
I'm glad that you actually said that. I thought that was something to keep him warm.
Please, well, it's more to protect their head from further injury. But that being said, if you're thinking of harming yourself, get help. 988 suicide prevention. Trust me, it'll save your life. It saved a couple of my friends' lives. That's all I can say on that. Yeah. So Heather brought up the Marshawn Nealon thing. I don't think there's anything else conducive. Tim, do you have anything?
No, I've got nothing else to say really in that regard.
Rayshawn? You can give me your thoughts on the game. You can give me your full thoughts like I gave mine. Tim, if you want to give your full thoughts on the Patriots game, go ahead.
I'm good.
Heather's putting Wendy to bed right now. But go ahead, Rayshawn. I'm sorry.
Honestly, I shared the same thoughts with you. I mean, well, you are more thorough. You have a you say a brain of an elephant. Your memory is great.
I don't.
Well, I can't remember the fucking game, but I do remember watching that. I do remember, like, we was talking about it to like correlate the game with you. But again, like, great game, great defensive game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm proud of my team winning, but again, it was a sloppy shot of a win. Eagles still need a lot to clean up. Anyone to even have them in discussion of going to the Super Bowl.
Right.
That's me being like I want them to be better than last year.
Okay.
You can't keep coming year by year, game by game, barely winning, sloppy wins, or whatever the case may be. A win was a win, but like, you still need to clean up.
Oh, sure. Both teams.
Green Bay got a great ass defense, and I hope that we play again in the NFC champion. That was an NFC championship game.
No, it wasn't. I don't think Green Bay's
Yes, it was.
there. I don't think Philadelphia's getting there.
Come on, they always there.
I don't think either team's getting there. I think it's somehow, some way, it's going to be Tampa Bay and L.A.
Yo, Tampa Bay always wiggling their way to something.
Well, until they've got one of the easiest divisions, even though Carolina's playing well and the Falcons are okay.
Yeah, they okay, but something about them. You can't really sleep on them, right? Something about them.
All right, so I have the NFL. Who is this done by that fucking dipshit from
No,
NFL?
this is ESPN.
So these are and I disagree with these fucking 100%. Almost 100%. Number 32 is the Titans. Number 31 is the Raiders. Number 30 is the Jets. Number 29 is the Browns. Number 26 is Number 28 is the Giants. Number 27 is the Saints. Number 26 is the Dolphins. Number 25 is the Commanders. Number 24 is the Bengals. Number 23 is the Falcons. 22 is the Cardinals. 21 is the Cowboys. 20 is the Vikings. 19 are the Panthers. The Texans are at 18. And the Jaguars at 17. The Steelers at 16. The Ravens at 15. The Bears at 14. The 49ers at 13. The Packers at 12. The Chiefs at 11. The Chargers at 10. The Broncos at 9. So you're going to punish the Broncos for only beating the Raiders 10-7, and you're going to punish the Raiders only losing by 3 points and only giving up 10 points against the Broncos.
Yep.
What in the fuck is wrong with these people?
No, and I'm actually trying to figure out how the fuck the Chiefs got all the way down to 11.
Well, because they aren't playing great.
They've lost the last few times.
Did they play? They on a bye, right?
This week, yeah.
Yeah, so they were on a bye. So the teams that have a better record, you kind of got to jump them. Can't keep them fucking. All right, your top 8 for this week, according to ESPN, is the Buccaneers. Now, the Bills lost to the Dolphins, but yet they're still in the top 10.
Exactly.
Explain that one to me.
They should be in.
They should
10
be
to 15.
behind Green Bay. Everybody should be moved up 1. The Lions are at 6. The Seahawks are at 5. In fact, I'd put the Seahawks above the next team. The Patriots at 4. The Patriots are rated way too high.
They are.
I don't think they're the 4th best team in football. Argue with the wall, Tim.
Well, but you can only play who's on your schedule.
I get that, but do you with who is on their schedule?
You're going to hold it against them if they've beaten who's on their schedule, is what you're saying.
I am, but does that make them the 4th best team in the NFL? If I was to put them up against the Chiefs, do you think the Patriots could beat the Chiefs?
Probably not, no.
Okay,
Mostly
well,
because
then they're not the 4th
the
best
NFL
team.
loves the
If
Chiefs.
you were to put them up against I don't think they could beat the Seahawks. I don't think they could beat the Lions.
I think they would barely beat the Titans.
No, I don't think they'd barely beat the Titans. The Titans are pretty bad.
They already beat the Titans.
Yeah, they did. 3 is the Colts, 2 is the Rams, and 1 is the Eagles. I would argue that the Rams are better than the Eagles. I don't think
You argue to a wall.
I may be arguing with Wall. You can argue with the Wall if you disagree with me, because I'm not going to change. I don't think the Rams are. I don't think the Eagles are the best team in the NFL. They haven't played like the best team in the NFL, and that moniker of you're going to get the best
I agree with that.
throwing at you, that's fine. But when you only score 10 points in an NFL game, yes, you won. And this is why Green Bay slid. They only put up a total of 20 points in the last 2 games. I can understand them sliding. That's why I didn't complain about it. I mean, I would. No, I'd keep Packers. I would put the Bills above. about at 12, and the Packers at 11, Chiefs at 10, Chargers at 9, Broncos at 8, Buccaneers at 7. I don't think the Bills are the 7th best team in football right now. They aren't. I think they're better than the Patriots. I think the Patriots are way too highly ranked.
Mm-hmm.
I get it, they're winning, but
They're not going to keep that pace going.
I don't know if they can keep up with the Bills. Will get hot, and they always fucking do. Tim, you know this. They may win 20.
I know that.
They're going to go on a fucking tear.
Yeah, they're not going to lose a game
They beat
for
the
the,
Chiefs,
for the rest of the season.
but they beat the Chiefs this year. So you know they're good. They're just playing flat.
Yes.
And that is on coaching. The coaching has to get them...
The play calling has to get them moving again.
Yeah, well, no, just coaching in general. Play calling's fine. It's the coaching. They have to, hey, let's motivate. That's all. You just fucking do your job. If you can't do your job, I'm going to find somebody that can do it for you.
I could see the Bills winning the next 7 games, go to the playoffs, and get eliminated first round.
I still think the Bills might end up in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I've been saying that for the last 5 years.
But I think the Rams are better than the Eagles this year.
Do they play each other this year?
They have been one of the most consistent, where they offensively are really good all the time, and their defense isn't bad. The games that they have lost, they came out flat. But more often than not, they've been pretty good. They've been pretty consistent. They're one of the few teams that are pretty good on all 3 phases. That's what I see. I mean, you can argue with me, but it's going to be like arguing with a wall. And I don't mean that in a bad way. It's going to be hard to change my mind. I'm just waiting for Heather to come back so we can do our picks and then we can get out of here. I'll talk a little bit about college football. Some pretty good games this week. My Wisconsin Badgers, not my Wisconsin Badgers, but the guys that I cheer for, they ended up winning their first Big Ten game this week, 13-10. I don't think they found the quarterback. I don't think he's ready. He could not throw the ball. Offensively, they had a different running scheme. I liked it. It's something that I've been clamoring for years. You can still run the ball 40 to 50 times a game as long as you do a spread option type of offense. They have the kid can run. I would use that. And then you can coach him up to okay, so when we're going to do a read option, we're going to do that RPO, I'm telling you that this team will get better and better and better as long as they keep. Plus, they've been fighting injuries. They started a kid, he got hurt 4th play into the game on a long run. I mean, they were doing pretty good offensively, and then he got hurt, and then they kind of got flat. But they played the defense. Defensively, they looked really good. So there's that. LSU and Alabama played in there. And Alabama's good again. Can you turn that down a little bit? Or no? Yeah, my brother's watching some movie. I don't know what it is.
Alabama.
Go ahead, take over. I gotta go get Heather. I'm gonna go see what she's fucking doing.
You said Alabama's getting better. They were receiving for.
Just he's mostly referencing how they're playing and such. Like they're starting to play more like the Alabama of old. That's what he's referencing.
Or
Ready to
That's what I think.
Okay.
I don't know where the thing is, and I'm not gonna write in your book because you'd fucking lose your shit. You're OCD like I am. All right,
Don't touch my stuff.
let me open up this here. Oh, look, same thing they fucking did in the previous match.
Yeah, of course.
Fucking goddamn fucking.
I mean, they got to copy WWE. With
Well, they
War
put
Games.
John Moxley has been in this match 5 fucking times now.
Alright.
So
I'm tired of that guy.
he's been in the because he loves blood and
Well,
guts.
AEW is doing War Games now, so.
Yeah, essentially that's what they're
He
doing.
can't.
They're
He can't wrestle.
They're
They're
not
not
calling it War Games. They're using the same type of ring
And match style.
and match style
It's just
called Blood and Guts.
This guy hides behind his
He does.
inability to wrestle with all this fucking garbage, trash, blood, and
Tony Khan doesn't
or a
wrestle.
bloody horror.
Tony Khan doesn't wrestle. He books this shit. You're
No, I'm talking about John Moxley.
I don't care about John Moxley. He's just always in it because he likes fucking people cutting his face. I don't get it. I think that's how he's gonna commit suicide. He's just gonna let people shoot him with a fucking
Suicide by
nail gun.
proxy. Alright.
All right. The Jets at the Patriots. Tomorrow's game, 7:15. It's on Prime, and
I'm taking away.
I will say this: I've been watching at Prime, and I have learned a lot.
Oh, I'm sure.
I've learned a lot. That's why I sit there and these people that, like, I'm learning what the guy is saying and you can see the play develop, and I love it. I would continue to, for those of you like Rayshawn, if you got Prime, you watch that game, whether your team's playing or not, you will learn a lot about how a game is called.
Watching it like playing Madden.
Yeah.
Kind of.
That Madden
But
camera.
like they
See
do,
it in
but
the
on
back.
Amazon Prime, and then you're gonna hear Kirk Herbstreit kind of play off of what you're seeing on, and he's really good.
got you.
He's really good color analyst. I like Kirk Herbstreit. I don't agree with him all the time, but usually his takes are pretty good. Jets at Patriots.
I'm taking New England.
I'm taking the Patriots.
The obvious choice is the Patriots, but pencil me in for the Jets.
What?
Hmm?
Say it again.
He's picking the Jets.
He's
The-
just picking the Jets just for random shits and giggles. That's fine.
No, honestly, because it's like an any given thing. You know what I'm saying? Like the Patriots, yes, they doing good,
I
but this
get
is a
it,
division
I get
game.
it, I get it.
And
Well, I mean,
Division matchups are
this
always
is
weird.
that game because who did the Patriots play next week?
Bengals.
That could be next week too.
It could be next week. I'd go for more next week. The only reason I say I'd go for more next week is because the Jets do not have a fucking offense.
At all.
Most of their points scored were scored by their defense. And it's not Justin Fields' fault.
No. Alright, next game.
Commanders at the Dolphins.
Commanders.
I'm taking
Whoa.
the Dolphins. I think they don't have Jaden
The-
Daniels.
Yes, I do remember that. I'm gonna take the Dolphins as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Miami in this one.
And that's a Europe game.
Got his elbows on the field.
I don't know where it's at. But it's at 8:30 in the morning, so it's an overseas game. Sorry, I'm yawning. Packers at the Giants.
I'm going Packers.
I'm going to go Packers. They just have to play better. They got to come out. They got to do something. Because I know Matt LaFleur is a better fucking play caller than what he's been showing. And I do agree. He is a better play caller than what he is. He's just playing because, again, he called a play, but there's nothing to change for him because it's the same thing with him. It's vanilla. It looks vanilla. It's really not vanilla, but it's the same thing. He runs the same thing over and over again, which becomes vanilla.
Brian Dabble got fired this week.
Yeah. Everybody's like, oh, the Packers should hire him as their offensive coordinator and play caller.
Fuck
There's
no.
a reason the guy got fucking fired. Why in the fuck would you want to hire a guy that was just fired as a head coach because he couldn't fucking play call? This is what I'm talking about with Packer fans. How fucking dumb are you?
Almost as dumb as Bills fans for doing fucking WWE table spots in the parking lot.
The Texans at the Titans.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I'm going Texans.
I'm going to go with the Texans as well. None of these games I think are going to be blowouts.
No.
There are some games this week that could be.
The Panthers at the Falcons.
Falcons.
I'm going to go with the Panthers.
Yeah, I like the Panthers in that.
They have Falcons, right?
Again, everybody gets a point for this, so it doesn't matter who you pick.
Or
The Bears at the Vikings.
Vikings.
I'm taking the Vikings as well. It's in
Same.
Minnesota. And they haven't played well the last couple of weeks.
They're gonna be angry.
They came back.
They were leading the game with the Ravens, but then the Ravens just said, "No, fuck this."
The Ravens are just better overall.
Ravens just said, "Fuck it, we're done. We're not playing anymore."
Well, I think somebody finally fucking lit into them. The Chargers at the Jaguars. This is a pick'em game. I can tell you that right now.
Go with the Chargers. Jaguars.
I'm going Jags.
Who are you going with?
The Jaguars.
I'm gonna go with the Chargers.
Okay.
The Buccaneers at the Bills. And again, I'm going to say this. The Bills do the same thing as the Packers do. They play down to their competition against really bad teams. They always play really well, or it seems that they play really well against the better teams. The Bills are at home. I'm taking the Bills.
Yeah. I'll take the Bills as well.
Tim?
Who are the Bills playing?
Buccaneers.
In Buffalo.
I'm taking the Bills in that one.
The Bengals at the Steelers.
Bengals.
I'm going to take the Steelers.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Steelers.
Mike Tomlin has no patience with fucking Aaron Rodgers.
What do you mean? He better have all the patience in the world with Aaron Rodgers.
He's future Hall of Fame QB.
It's not Aaron Rodgers'
I hear you.
fault. It's not Aaron Rodgers' fault that the offense is sputtering. So what is he doing? What is Aaron Rodgers doing wrong? In your opinion?
And all this air. In my opinion, what he's doing wrong?
Yeah, what is he doing wrong?
Maybe I'll say not holding on to the ball too long because he's quick with it.
I can
He
tell
snaps.
you.
So if he
There's a reason why he does that. He did it in Green Bay too.
He's looking for the best player open.
He's looking for it. So if you watch Pittsburgh and the same problem happened in Green Bay, the receivers would stop running routes. Like if they don't get open right away, they kind of give up on the route. The Steelers receivers are doing the same thing.
And
DK Metcalf, there is the receiving core in Pittsburgh. All they're doing, and this is why Davante Adams was considered the best receiver in football for like 5 years. You could double and triple team that guy, and he was open. It didn't matter who was covering it either. He made Jalen Ramsey, who at the time and still is considered one of the best cornerbacks in the league today, he made him look like a fucking rookie. or a senior in college. That's how good Devontae Adams is and was. So he always had, but if Devontae Adams didn't get open and nobody else was open, Aaron Rodgers would throw the ball at the ground at the receiver's feet. Like, if you don't want to run your route, that's the pass you're going to get from me. And I don't have a problem with that. He's not just going to throw the ball hoping that his receiver is going to catch it like Brett Favre used to do.
Brett Favre was a gunslinger.
He is the epitome of, everybody says, oh, well, Kyler Murray and Drake May, they're gunslingers.
It's not
to the level that Brett Favre was. Brett Favre did things that I can honestly tell you, Mike Holmgren would bring him to the sideline, look at him, and go,
how the fuck?
Nice. No, I've heard him say this. You need to settle the fuck down. Quit throwing into triple coverage. But he would then praise him and say, hey, that was a great throw on the touchdown pass. Thank God we have the receivers we do. Because if there were any other receivers that weren't always looking for, whatever, I guarantee you Brett Favre probably would have had 40 interceptions in a year. Easily. Easily. So I don't buy into Aaron Rodgers as the problem, because he wasn't the problem in Green Bay. It wasn't even the fucking play calling. It was the receivers not doing their job. Now DK Metcalf is always trying to get open. But again, he's being double and triple teamed. Because nobody is scared of the other guys that are there to receive it. And I don't think they had Freiermuth because he was hurt. He could have been that other option down the seam. They don't have that option right now because I think he was hurt.
Yeah.
So the Steelers will be fine as long as receivers run their fucking and drops. There was like 4 or 5 drops in that game. That's what killed the Steelers against Baltimore. It was the receiving core. It wasn't Aaron Rodgers and it wasn't the defense. I think Baltimore just imposed their will by that point. But I hear what you're saying. You look and you see Aaron Rodgers just throw the ball lazily at the ground. He's not doing it because he doesn't want
to play. He's doing it because he's pissed off at his receivers for giving up their
route. He's throwing it at the feet of his receivers like, if you don't run your fucking route, that's the pass you're going to get from me. I can't rely on one fucking guy all the fucking time.
He's even on record saying, if you're not going to run your route, I'm just not going to throw you.
Yeah, and he has said that.
And then you won't make your incentive on your contract.
He said that, and that was to Devontae Adams.
Yes.
Because there were times when Devontae Adams would quit on a route. So.
You've got a veteran quarterback who has been to a Super Bowl.
He's won a Super Bowl.
Exactly.
He's been to 4 NFC Championship games.
Mike Tomlin has been close to a Super Bowl, and he's been in a Super Bowl.
He's won 2 of them, I think.
So, he knows the kind of quarterback Aaron Rodgers is. Anybody reporting that he's upset with Aaron Rodgers? No. That's the wrong report.
I don't buy it. Aaron Rodgers gets leeway, especially because of his age. He's been in the league. He's a coach on the field.
Yes.
I'm not. That's why I find it funny. Yes, he's a player, but I
forget what defensive player it was, but in one of the games that they played against him, and he almost got a sack on Rodgers.
It was Micah Parsons.
That's the one. Yeah, Micah Parsons sat there and said after the play, as he turned to Rodgers, like, "How did you know to get rid of the ball?" And he's like, "I heard the crowd noise."
See, the guy's awareness is through the fucking roof. I don't know how he does it, but he can just feel things happening. It's weird. 49ers at the Cardinals.
Niners.
I'm going to go with the Niners as well. The Cardinals don't have Kyler Murray. I don't know who else they're missing, but
They're missing a few.
Well, Call of Duty's coming out also, so he wouldn't be much use to him anyways.
well, again, I don't know. Cardinals aren't that bad of a football team, man. If they were healthy, I think this would be a closer game. I don't think there is any one team in the NFL that is bad or great. I think they're all decent. They're either good or decent. There is no really bad. Yes, the Titans are like what, 2-7, 2-8?
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
They got a rookie quarterback. They don't have the pieces around them yet. None of the guys that they have are bad, but they've been in a couple of games this year.
Yeah.
So it's not like they're just like being outscored 50-0 every game. The record really isn't indicative of a play on the field. The play on the field is pretty good. It's at the best levels that I've seen it in years.
Rayshon, who are you picking?
I think he picked the 49ers. I don't know.
You didn't say anything.
Rayshon.
You hear me?
Yeah.
There we go. Now we can. Who are you picking?
Niners.
Okay.
This is going to be the game of the week. This is a toss-up game. This is a late Sunday game. The Seahawks at the Rams. It's in Los Angeles.
No, Rams.
It's in
that's
Los
so
Angeles.
far.
I'm gonna go with LA because it's in LA.
Yeah. I'm going to Seahawks.
It's a pick'em game, but I'm going with the home
Should still
team.
be a good game for a pick'em game. Tim?
I think he said Rams.
Rams.
Okay.
The Chiefs at the Broncos.
I'm going with the Broncos.
I am too.
And I'm gonna give you one reason
There's
why.
Broncos in this one.
The reason why I'm going with the Broncos because they show that they could defeat the Kansas City Chiefs week 18. Granted, I know Mahomes and he wasn't playing. What?
I think they almost beat them with Mahomes last year.
Yeah.
If not beat them.
I don't think they beat them. I think they
Like I said, I think the Chiefs are better defensively. Offensively,
Broncos are strong.
Broncos are pretty good. They're consistent. They're in the middle. They can move the ball. As long as they're firing on all cylinders, the Broncos are pretty good. I said at the beginning of the year, I said, look out for the Broncos. They're going to be a team to reckon with this year. They've got the pieces. They got a really good defense. They got as good of a defense as Green Bay's got. And Green Bay, for everybody saying that they have a Super Bowl caliber defense, just the offense hasn't caught up to it yet.
Yep.
They're not healthy. That's what's killing Green Bay. Is they're playing with two receivers. Their best receiver got hurt in that game. I think if he was there, I think we'd be talking Green Bay 14, Philadelphia 10. But I did say it to everybody, and everybody needs to start fucking listening to me, and I know you guys do too. I said that it was going to be close. Green Bay is never going to be blowing unless they just come out looking like absolute shit in all phases. Green Bay will never get blown out in the game. Mark my words, their worst loss the rest of the year might be 4 or 5 points. Their point differential is going to be that close all year. That's how good this team can be. If their offense fires on all cylinders and they get healthy, they're going to be scoring 30 to 35 points. All right. Everybody pick their...
Yes.
Calm down. The Ravens at the Browns. I'm waiting for Heather's...
Ravens.
I'm going with the Ravens, too. I'm waiting for Heather's... Well, the Browns always play them tough.
It's one of the history rivalries.
Well, the Browns were the Ravens.
Yes.
The Ravens were the Browns. They just moved. So yes, it's a natural rivalry. But I think the Ravens
Go
are
Ravens.
on a mission. Go ahead, Tim.
I'm going Ravens.
Okay. The Lions at the Eagles.
I gotta go with
It's
the
gonna be a really
Eagles.
good game because the Lions are tough.
Yes, they are.
The Lions are going to win this game
They're going to force Philadelphia to play fucking
because
better.
they have the offense. Green Bay has the offense, and if they're healthy, the pieces. Detroit's healthy on offense, so I would bet that if Detroit plays defense like Green Bay did, Philadelphia is not beating Detroit.
Yeah, I'm going Detroit in this game.
No, you're not, Tim. Change it.
And then the Monday night game, Cowboys at the Raiders.
Well, that's
Here's-
it.
You know what? I'm going with the Raiders.
I'm not, because I don't think the Raiders can score 40 points.
I'm going
I'm
Cowboys.
going with the Cowboys. Raiders are one of those teams on offense that I don't think they have the weapons to do it. I don't think they have the personnel, unless Dallas's defense is really bad. Because Dallas has played, they haven't given up 40 points recently. I mean, yes, they're giving up a lot of points, but that's per game. They didn't play this week.
They're giving up a lot of losses,
They were
too.
off.
So they gave up 27 points to the Cardinals, and I think the previous week to that, no, they gave up 44 to the Broncos. So, but they're scoring 24 points. I don't think, and the Raiders scored 7 against the Broncos. The Raiders did score 29, but lost 30. So again, that's what I'm getting at. They aren't going to be able to score 40 points. That probably 24 to 28 points is their threshold. 24 to 30. But Dallas will score a lot of points because their offense is that good.
Yeah.
That's my take. I do have the scores up here.
No, I did. Oh,
I increased my lead. Rayshawn had 8 this past week. Heather had 8. I got 11. And Tim got 10. I don't know what the point totals are. Can you put those in next week?
Yeah, I can start doing that.
Okay. Yeah, because there's a way, if you can't, you can change it. There's a way to do it on a spreadsheet.
Oh, I can put it in there and change it every week. Yeah.
So, that being said, do you have anything, Heather?
I can't talk anymore if I want to have a voice.
So are you guys doing anything tonight?
D&D.
Okay, so they're going to be doing D&D over on the Horny Goat here in probably about an hour-ish
About that.
or so.
Unless
So
everybody's
please
not
join
here
them for that. We'll be back next week. Hopefully I will be able to sit down and actually do my spreadsheet of rankings. And I think I have it. I just haven't had time to go through and figure out the math on it. Because you do have to figure out the math on it. Rayshawn, do you have anything?
I'm just
What?
we get our draft pick back.
Your microphone keeps cutting out.
You cut out. What'd you say?
I'm sorry. I said no. I'm good. I just hope we get our draft back.
You're not getting your draft.
You're not
back.
getting it back. Tim, do you have anything?
No, I'm good.
You sure? If there's something,
Yeah, I'm good.
If there's something you want to say, by all means, please say it.
No, I'm good.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see y'all next week. Have a great night and a great week, and we'll see you over on the Horny Goat here in an hour. Yay, the government is open.